One Piece book licenses Captain Corinth, Usotoki Rhetoric Manga, The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, the Death Mage Light Novels manga also licensed. A&N confirmed with One Piece books on Tuesday. It licenses the Captain Corinth, the Galactic Navy officer becomes an adventurer manga, The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic Light Novel and manga, the Death Magic Light Novel and manga, the Usotoki Periodic manga, and the Mystical Mari manga. One Piece books were released the first volume of Tomamasa Takuma's manga adaptation and Asuhiko Ito's Captain Korean. The Galactic Navy officer becomes an adventurer like novels on December 13th. The comic describes as manga, the distant future, in a universe where humanity's mortal enemy is the alien race known as bugs. In a period battle, she suffers a mysterious and devastating attack that sent Captain Alan Korean crash landing onto an unknown planet. Much to his surprise, rather than the technologically advanced humanity he knows, the humans he encounters there seem to live in the fantasy world filled with swords and magic. One Piece books will release the first volume of Kurokata's The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic light novel on August 25, and the first volume of Reiki Kogayama's manga adaptation on November 22. The company describes the story. Osoto, an ordinary high schooler, happens to run into two fellow students after school one rainy day. Suddenly, all three of them are engulfed in a magic circle and transported to a fantasy world. There's just one tiny problem. Osato is simply dragged along by accident. On top of that, Osato learns that he is capable of using healing magic, an incredibly rare affinity in this new world. Now Osato must spend his days with the rescue team thugs, struggling through their hellish training regiment, learning the wrong way to use healing magic. Get ready for an eccentric outer world fantasy filled with comedy and combat. One Piece books will release the first volume on Tensoki's The Death Mage light novel on September 29, with Takehiro Kojima's manga adaptation coming soon. The company described the story. After Hiroto Amamiya dies on a school trip, the god of reincarnation, Rotokote, sends the unfortunate student into a second life. He obtains death attribute magic, but after more than a decade of torment, his second life also ends in tragedy, after which Rotokote reincarnates Hiroto once more for a third life again, without any special powers. Adamantly swearing that there definitely won't be a fourth time around, Hiroto uses his vast reserves of magical power, and then a special death attribute magic for his previous life that lived as a dumbfair called Vandal. One Piece books will release the first volume of Ritsu Miyako's Usotoki Rhetoric manga on September 22. The company described the manga. It is 1926, the first year of the Showa era. Arabi Kanako has left her hometown after he returns against her for having the ability to hear lies be spoken. She collapsed from hunger after arriving in a town called Tsukumoya, where she met a poverty-stricken detective named Iwai Soma. Is his fate or something more? One Piece books will release Osamu Furuya's The Mystical Mari manga on May 19. The company describes the manga. Pirito is a utopia protected by the mechanical goddess Mari, who looks large as she orbits the skies above. Down in the factory town of Jill, Pipi's heart yearns for Kai, but as the only one who can hear Mari's ever-present music, he will be able to accept Pipi's infection. Delve into the beginnings of Osamu Furuya's soaring fantastical worldview with his masterful early work for the prolific writer who brought you The July Club, Geikaku Picasso, No Longer Human, and more. Now collect this one more volume. The music of Marie, a story of sublime love, will pluck at your heartstrings until the very end.